Hello and welcome to the official MOZA Racing track guide for the FIA F4 Challenge on iRacing. This week's track is the world famous Monza and the guide's been provided by myself, Sambo iRacing. Let's start the hot lap. So here we are smashing it down the main straight. Now in the race you'd be on this straight preparing for all sorts of mayhem here happening at turn 1, but luckily we're hot lapping so we don't need to worry about that. Our first braking marker is going to be this 100 board on the left-hand side. Now, you'll notice I've got my brake bias set to 54% as I enter. So we brake up to about 90%, drop it all the way down to second gear. A little blip on the gas, a little dab on the brakes. Control the back end on exit with the throttle. Now, I changed my brake bias up to 55% for the remainder of the lap. You don't have to do that. The MOZA wheel does have a nice brake bias switch, though. Right, next braking marker, we're going to go under the bridge and it's going to be this 100 board on the right hand side that you see here. And again, we brake up to about 90%, drop it down to third gear, picking back up on the gas, a little lift, back on the gas once again. As we come into the first Lesmo, there's no really defined braking marker, but I like to brake just after this big tree that I'm highlighting on the right hand side. You can see its massive trunk here. Little dab on the brakes, picking up the gas before the apex in fourth gear. For the second Lesmo, we actually have a brake marker, this 50 board on the left-hand side, and we're going to brake just very slightly harder, up to about 40%, back on the gas in fourth gear. Now as we come up towards the Scari, it's all very straightforward. And we're slowly going to edge ourselves over onto the right-hand side. And what we're looking for is this 100 board on the right-hand side here. I'm going to briefly go hard on the brakes and then pick up the gas in fourth gear. I'm going to do the second and third apexes absolutely flat. Just got one final turn, one of the most famous ones in motor racing, Parabolica. And we can brake a lot later than we think. We're going to be braking midway between the 100 board that's just been cut off here and the 50 coming up. So we're going to brake to about 65%, sharp trail off, down to fourth gear, pick up the gas nice and early at the apex. Try and keep your wheel as straight as possible, hug it back round to the right hand side, and over and across the line we go in a 152.2. Join us again this week on iRacing for the FIA F4 Challenge presented by MOZA.